Hello YouTube friends, Ben Ochart here, and welcome to today's video. I love making changes that are relatively minor, relatively inexpensive, and are game changers. And that just happened with the 100-gallon acrylic. Let's take a look and tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. In the 100-gallon acrylic, as you would pan to the left, you would notice the tank would get very, very dark. You probably can't even tell that there's an intake, a big intake for an FX6 back there, or a heater. What had happened is that the Marineland light that was on the unit, and in all fairness to Marineland, I don't know how old this light is because it came with the tank when I bought it, and it was a used tank, but you can see here, 1/2 of the unit is actually burned out. Not entirely, still had one strip of white lights, but far, far less light than was being provided by the half of the light fixture that was illuminating the right side. Now, what I think was behind that is you can see the light is going on and off here as I move it around, but this faulty connector, these jacks that sometimes go into these light fixtures get corroded, like you can see here. There's a lot of corrosion in there, which has occurred already with two light fixtures I've had of this plug-in variety. I wouldn't have bought another one, but this one was free with the tank, so I'm not complaining. But you can see it had a considerable amount of corrosion, both in both on the male and female sides of the connector. So for me, a connector that is going to go into the unit like that and is going to be over the high humidity area of the top of a tank is just asking for trouble. So I ordered a replacement, and I ended up getting it today. It's a Beamswork 60-inch, and this is a light that is full spectrum. It has your greens and your reds and whites and blues. It's LED, so of course uses very little electricity, very low wattage. Beamswork also offers a timer that actually plugs directly into the unit, actually screws in, and that timer lets you control the amount of lighting. One of the things I love about Beamswork is that they do hardwire the cord into the unit, so you don't have you really minimize the chance of corrosion. I of course like testing my lights before I go through the hassle of putting them on the tank, and this one is working perfectly. It comes with that dusk or moonlight blue light, which I sometimes use when I'm just turning on the light in the morning. So for the sake of comparison, let's look at the 100-gallon one more time, so you can see what was going on here on the left side of the tank and how dark it was. You really couldn't even see the bottom of the tank, or the fact that I had a large intake for the FX6, a heater, a power head. You really can't see anything back there. It's just a darkness, and if the fish is too far back in the tank, they just disappear. So let's compare this to what is going on in the tank now that I've added the Beamswork and gone from a 48-inch to a full 60-inch LED light. So this is the left side of the tank. As you can see, the difference is night and day, pun intended. It is now the fish are actually casting shadows on the black substrate. There's the flavescent, beautiful fish, the Tanzania. There's the white lips back there. Those are fish I simply would not have seen on the left side of the tank previously. So for $68 delivered to my door from Prime, as a Prime member I get free delivery. So I think that's a pretty good bargain, and it's going to increase my enjoyment level considerably. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about lighting? And have you had experiences with lights where you thought they were a good bargain, or where maybe you thought they were a ripoff? Why don't you share your thoughts below? Share them with the group. I love that underneath my videos we get a lot of information going back and forth that I think a lot of the group members benefit from. I met some group members at the American Cichlid Association. Some of them said, hey, look, I'm a fan of the channel. I don't comment much, but I do watch all the videos. And so your comments might be reaching a lot more people than you realize. So share your input below. Let me and the other viewers know what are your favorite lights, and what's been your experience with them. Have you had experience with Beamsworks? And be sure to smash that bell if you haven't subscribed. Hit that bell so you get notifications. Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to rate and share if you're inclined to. And come visit over on Facebook. We have a great group going over there, over at ben.o.cichlid. And of course, you can follow on Instagram at ben.o.cichlid. Thank you for tuning in. You are appreciated, my friend.